Halo semuanya, gak sabar ya, sebentar lagi kita akan belajar bareng bagaimana cara membuat pattern dengan metode block printing. Tapi sebelumnya, hari ini kita baca buku bareng dulu yuk. Ada satu buah buku menarik banget, hasil karya dari seorang pattern illustrator loh. Namanya Kakak Megan McKean. Menarik banget bukunya, lucu banget. Ini dia. Ternyata profesi pattern maker atau illustrator bisa juga untuk membuat buku loh. Kita baca bareng bukunya ya. Halo Sydney.
Hello Sydney, karya Megan McKean. Ayo kita baca bersama. Hello Sydney. Good morning Sydney, and good morning to you. Welcome to our sunny hometown. Indigenous Australians call this area Eora, meaning from this place. Now, many people from different cultures call Sydney home. Why don't you join us for a flyby tour? Look, we love living here by the water in Australia's largest city. And there are 6 of us to spot along the way. Can you spot them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next page. Wow, Sydney is sat on a beautiful harbour with bright blue water filled with bobbing boats. It's the deepest natural harbour in the world. It's so deep, even the Statue of Liberty in New York wouldn't reach the bottom. Every day, 30 ferries travel back and forth across the harbour. By the end of each week, the ferries have made over 3,000 trips. Phew, that's hard work and more journeys that our wings could possibly manage. Every morning, Circular Quay is packed with tourists and Sydney-siders. It's also home to the Sydney Harbour Bridge, this one, also nicknamed the coat hanger because it looks like a coat hanger. And at Circular Quay, you can also see the bright sail-like roof of the Sydney Opera House, our favorite place to catch a show. The Rock. The Rock is Sydney's oldest area and got its rocky name because many of the buildings were made of sandstones. From disease-carrying rats, to making room for the bridge, many of the original buildings are sadly gone. But there is still a lot of history and mystery in these cobblestone streets, as well as plenty of ghost stories. Oh, can you see any friendly ghosts hiding among the buildings? Can you see it? Can you spot the ghost? Oh, I see one. This one. I cannot spot any other. Oh no, that's not. Oh, this is another one. Okay, next, on to the next pages. The best view of Sydney, if you don't have wings like us, is from the Sydney Tower Eye. The Tower Eye is Sydney's tallest building. It's as tall as the Eiffel Tower in Paris. It has 420 windows, all cleaned by Charlie, a window cleaning machine. It takes Charlie, this is Charlie. It takes Charlie 2 days to wash them all. Can you see Charlie on the Sydney Tower Eyes? This is Charlie. Next. One place you are sure to spot from the Tower Eye is Hyde Park, the oldest park in Australia. A lot of fun events happen here, like the night noodle markets where you can try curries, hot dog, and of course, noodles. See the noodles market. There's also Festival Village during Sydney Festival where you will hear and see lots of performers. What else are people getting up to in the park today? Can you spot what people do? Some went for a picnic or just sit and read a book or jogging or doing yoga. We can do a lot of things at the park. Next pages, what is this? The Queen Victoria building is a perfect spot for morning tea. It is so big, it fills up a whole Sydney block. Inside, there are 4 big shopping floors and 2 huge clocks. The Royal Clock and the Great Australian Clock. When both clocks strike upon the hour, they are a sight to behold with moving parts that tell stories of English royalty and Australian history. Can you spot us on the levels of UPB? See? There they are. Can you spot the clock? This is the clock and this is another one. So cool. Queen Victoria building. We love hitching a ride on the glass bottom boat at Sea Life Sydney Aquarium. The aquarium has over 700 sea creatures, from little penguins to sharks and rays and even 2 dugongs. The dugong is the only underwater plant-eating mammal in the world. There are only 5 dugongs living in captivity. We are so lucky to have 2 of them living at Sydney Aquarium. Can you spot the dugong? The one with the crown? There they are, 2 of them. Next pages. Watching all those fish makes us hungry, and what better place for lunch than the Sydney Fish Market? The market is a seagull's paradise, and we get so excited we often forget our table manners. Stall holders have tried to stop us with laser lights and robotic birds, but we are too smart for them. Anything for nibble off your fish. What other mischief are we getting up to? Can you spot the seagulls? This is the seagulls. This is the one sitting on the table. Seagulls. Next, Tarunga. Tarunga is an Aboriginal word meaning beautiful view. And it's true, at Tarunga Zoo, the giraffes have the best view of the city. In 2016, the zoo turned 100 years old, and animals from koalas to pygmy hippos had a party. Occasionally, there are also celebrations for animals born at the zoo, and you might be lucky enough to see a new baby when you visit. Can you spot any baby animals exploring with the families today? Can you? Well, there's a giraffe right here with a beautiful view of Opera House and Harbour Bridge. So pretty. Next, at the foot of the Harbour Bridge, you are sure to spot the big toothy smile of Luna Park. You wouldn't know it, but the smiling face that greets visitors has had 7 facelifts over the years. The best part of Luna Park is the rides, from the roller coaster and the dodgem cars to the carousels and the Ferris wheel. It's high up on the Ferris wheel that non-flyers can see Luna Park the way we seagulls do. All those rides have made us hungry, and in bustling Chinatown, you'll discover plenty of new smells and sights. In the Chinese specialty shops, you'll also find lots of interesting exotic ingredients. Chinese New Year is an important time for Chinese families, and there are parades and lots of delicious food. It has grown each year and is now one of the largest Lunar New Year celebration outside of Asia. Ooh, so festive in Chinatown. Next pages. The Art Gallery of New South Wales is full of paintings. We have paintings, sculptures, and photographs by famous Australian artists. Many of these artworks show off the different parts of Sydney we've been exploring today. You can see Brett Whitley's studio view of Sydney, Max Duplain's photographs of Bondi Beach, and John Olsen's painting of the Harbour. Maybe one day a great artist will paint the seagulls of Sydney. The Sydney Royal Botanic Garden is like the city's own big backyard. The most famous residents were the flying fox, who used the trees of the garden as a motel and slept all day before exploring Sydney at night. Can you spot the flying fox? That's the flying fox. But they caused havoc and were forced to move on. Every once in a while, you might catch a glimpse of some who have snuck back in for a snooze. Are there any flying fox having a nap in the trees? Yes, we just pointed out this one and this one and that one. What else can you spot? Oh, of course, seagulls and cockatoo. Oh, so cute. Our favorite way to end the day is with fish and chips on the world-famous Bondi Beach. Every year, thousands of people visit the beach to enjoy the golden sand and brilliant blue water. We love watching the sunset in Warunga, an Aboriginal word for our home, and we are so glad you came exploring with us today. Good night, Sydney, and good night to you. Yay! That's all for today. Bye bye.